Hello YouTube, this is Aman Juman, and today in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to install Magento2 on Nginx web server. So in this video tutorial we're going to use LEMP stack along with Let's Encrypt, and we will install Magento2 inside the web server. So we talk web server from DigitalOcean. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm not going to going to a complex step. Instead, I'm going to make it easy. So we're not gonna compile Magento, and instead we're gonna download Magento from magento.com tech resource/download. So you must have an account. If you don't have an account, you have to create an account. I have already logged in my account, and here you have download option. We have Magento open source 2.x whatever. So we gonna download the latest version, which is at June 27, 2.2.5, 2.2, 2.5. Okay, so we know sample data. So we're gonna download the zip file. So download. I've already have downloaded, and we're gonna log into our web server. So I have login already. So in SFTP, we're gonna upload the Magento web server, Magento CMS file. So let's drag and drop in here. So it would take a while. So meantime, we're gonna go to our server and install Nginx, MySQL, and Apache. Sorry, PHP. So let's get started. apt-get update and get upgrade first. So if you have any upgrade or update for server. So we have no update. So let's get install Nginx. apt-get install Nginx. Press Y. And we're gonna install PHP. apt-get install PHP. And we would need some extension for PHP 7 FPM, which is PHP GD, PHP mhash, PHP Encrypt, PHP XLS, and PHP peer, and PHP SOP. So I'm gonna put this code in description to install. So I have copy paste in my text file in here. So I'm gonna just install the PHP extension in here using copy paste. Here is the code: PHP 7 FPM, PHP Encrypt, PHP curl, PHP 7 CLI, PHP MySQL, PHP GD, PHP XLS, JSON, int, many other extensions that needed by Magento2 install. So now we're gonna install MySQL. It should take a while. Okay, so now we're gonna install a MySQL server. Remember, we don't gonna modify PHP FPM like as CGI is value 0 to 1 or something like that. It would be later in error. That's why we're gonna not gonna change this. But it's recommended. I'll try to find a way if I can bypass this way, and later I'll try to post this on YouTube. So now we're gonna install MySQL. apt-get install MySQL-server. Press Y. Oh, sorry, I missed the okay. apt-get install MySQL server, and it's asking for MySQL root password. So I'm gonna set a root password. Repeat root password. Okay. So we have files still uploading in here, 70%. So remember, the file is zip, so we're gonna install zip and unzip extension in our server, application in our server. So apt-get install zip, unzip, and Y. Okay, zip file installed. Now we're gonna go to our MySQL to create our database. So my SQL user root dash p, enter. It asking for your MySQL root password. So I'm gonna copy paste my root password that I previously entered. Here's the MySQL access. So we're gonna create database Magento2. So create database, and the database name would be Magento2. Enter, and we will use create user, and then we will grant privilege. So I have copy paste the line is a large file, a large line. So that's why we're gonna copy paste the code in here. I'll put this in description. So here's create user Magento2 localhost identified by my password, and enter. Now we're gonna put the grant privilege with Magento2 folder, Magento2 database to the Magento2 user. So here we're gonna use our code in here. Grant all privilege, grant all. So we have affected the row. Now flash privilege, exit. That's it. So we have a database created on our MySQL server. Now we can, the file is uploaded now. So now we can extract the file. So let's make a directory in make.dir var www, and we're gonna give the name is Magento2, and now we're gonna unzip, enter the folder var www Magento2. Now we're gonna unzip home root, sorry, it should be root folder directory. That should be Magento2C is something like name. So you're gonna unzip here. So it would take a while. I'll make a pause in the video. Okay, we have the file extracted here. So clear the screen. ls, we can see the files in here. List. Okay, you guys can see that. So now we're gonna create Nginx configuration file. So sudo nano etc Nginx. Okay, I think I need to reduce the sound. Size available, and we're gonna give a new configuration name is Magento2. Enter, and we're gonna put server configuration in here. So I have the configuration file already typed in my notepad, so I'm gonna just copy paste in here. So I'll post this on description. So just copy paste in here. So here we have 7.0 fpm, and here is our server listening on its port 80. Later we're gonna add 4443 for SSL, and the server name, the domain we're using, unitserver.triple, and the directory and developer mode, and that's it. Control X, Y, and we're gonna make configuration enable. So ln sync, it should be etc nginx size available, and the name is sorry, let's type it here, Magni 2. It should be go to size nginx size enable, and enter. Now we're gonna check nginx config. Seems nginx config is okay. So now we're gonna set permission for our nginx directory c on sorry we're gonna add root user to www data user first. So that case, uh, we need to add a new command, that is sudo user mod uh, ag. If you have Ubuntu username, that case you need to add instead of root. So www.data, and we're gonna use root as we're using root user. If you have Ubuntu, then you can use Ubuntu here. So that's it, and we're gonna set permission for our folder. So that is c on recursive www data group user www data and group www data. I think the character is okay, and the folder is var www mag triple w. Okay, mm, something error here. Okay, Magento. That's it, I think. And we could add 755 permission in here. C C cmod recursive 755 var www Magento. Oh, we will also need to change some config for permission for some folders like pub media, pub app, etc folder. So we're gonna put this command in here for find var vendor webs. So let's do this. Then we're gonna change pub media. It should take few seconds. Now second command. Third is user execute bin folder. I think that's pretty much okay, and we need to reconfigure our Nginx. Sorry, Nginx size available magnitude. I think we missed something in here. Server PHP round 7.0. Okay, this is 7.0. Okay, let's server file location is okay. Listen. Server name DNS server the triple O. Okay, seems okay. We could have used same folder server var Magento2 server mode include var Magento2 and this config simple. Let's reduce the config file to here. Service Nginx restart. Oh, we should work. Okay, we have Nginx Magento server ready for installation. So agree and setup. We could check if we have anything missing. Okay, one extension missing. Which extension? Okay, PHP BC math extension is missing. So to install PHP BC math, whatever the name, actually I don't know the spelling actually. So we're gonna install apt-get install PHP 7.0 as we're using. Then that's dash BC math. We should install. Okay, seems good, clear. Let's recheck. So we are good to install the Magento web server. So not we haven't done yet here. We're gonna install Let's Encrypt. So we're gonna install by SSL. So let's back to the console again. So to install Let's Encrypt, we have to add the repository first. So I'll post the link in command in description. So we have the add app repository certbot, and we have to press enter here. And then we need to update the repository because we added the new repository uh, in our source app source. It's taking time for my situation. Seems something failed. Let's do it. Press enter. Okay, now edit. Now we're gonna install apt-get update. Sorry, we're gonna update first, then we're gonna install Python certbot nginx. So sudo apt-get install Python certbot nginx. We're gonna use nginx extension. So nginx is plugin to install LS Encrypt certificate in here. So it will take few minutes to install. For my case, it's almost finished. So let's set up the nginx server with the LEMP, sorry, LS Encrypt. Just so we didn't configure the firewall yet, so we don't need actually here for my case. So to obtain new certificate, sudo certbot dash nginx, your domain name. So domain, and the domain name is DNS server dot triple O. Enter. So it will ask you for your email address. So I'll put my email address, then cancel the authentication and re-add the uh, reapply the certificate. So just a few minutes, I'll pause the video. So here we are again. We are gonna try to install the certificate for DNS server triple O. Enter, and email address is asking for used for renewal. Email address used for please authentication. Enter email address. Okay, press C to cancel. Okay, we need to add email address. No way. Enter, and I'm agree, but I'm not agree to send me email. Install new certificates. Waiting for validation. It's asking me if I like to add redirect. Yes, I'm gonna like to add redirect, and that's it. So we're gonna clear here, and if you check our nginx config file, so it's available Magento2. Enter. You can see that server is using the new cert and also the redirect. Service nginx restart. Sorry. And we're gonna add the server localhost database username. So we have username was Magento, and the database also Magento. the server password. We already set the password, so we're gonna copy paste our password in here. Table prefix not needed. Next. What it says. Okay, refresh. Oh, okay. This is SSL actually. Server username. Okay, let's put the password. Server username Magento2. Database name Magento2, and press next. Okay, this is okay. Store address. We're gonna use store address as HTTPS, and we can set admin address as Magento admin, just in case you need. An advanced option, you can use HTTPS for 74 and HTTPS for admin as you're using, and we don't use Apache rewrite, so we're gonna change uncheck them. And I use Magento generated key. Yes, obviously I use, and file. Okay, let's leave it next. And that's all of about it. Now you can actually install your Magento2 CMS on your web server. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any question about the video, just put your comment in comment section. I will try to answer your question.